Hi, it's Snorgle. Welcome back to Forgotten Fields. So we're in the middle of a party. Our mom went to sleep. All our friends are here. We're just kind of hanging out. Party's probably wrapping up. Let's see. It's been about 3 years. You're 28 now. Maybe she wants some sort of assurance that things are headed somewhere? Never thought about that. Of course you didn't. You're always living in the moment, aren't you? Sometimes you gotta think about the future, man. Yeah. Yeah. What's up? Age's gonna propose to Sarah. Whoa, really? Wait, no, I never said anything about proposing to anyone. We're just gonna talk. Whoa, you're growing up too, huh? Shut up. I think I know what to do. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'll move out to the city, see how it works. No harm in that, right? No, of course. I'm just glad you made a decision. Yeah, good stuff, dude. Just listen to you guys. Ronan falling in love with diving, Age moving abroad, AJ getting married. When did I say anything about the M word? And Sid always up to new and exciting things. I want it too. New horizons, all that. You know, this is the time. You will kill it, dude. Thanks, man. We've all got to meet again before we leave. You're the one leaving us first. Party at my place, then the last party. Come on, don't call it that. Sorry. We can have a barbecue or something. Oh, we could go down to the beach too. We'll see each other at a wedding too if we're invited. You're not. Of course you are. And then Roan is a pro diver and he can take us on driving trips. That may take some years. I've got a lot to learn. I actually don't know how long it takes to be a licensed diver. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Well then, we'll come with our little families. Fingers crossed. God knows what we'll be or how busy we'll be. It may be years before we see each other. Boo. Nah, come on, dude. We'll make the time. 100%. I'm in for all these plans. Well, let's go. It's quite late. Yeah, all right. Better get going. What am I going to do? Bye, you guys. It was lovely meeting you. Take care, Ash. We'll see you at the wedding. There's a party before that. Don't forget the party. It's happening. And then AJ's wedding. Everyone stops. I'm getting married. You guys are going to jinx it, I swear. So you are going to do it, huh? Sid, good luck with the grant, bud. Oh, crap. You got it right now. Forgot about that. Me too, dude. Good luck with it. See you guys. Bye. How am I getting home? Oh, maybe Ashwarya's taking us? You good? Yeah. Guess I just hate endings. Things are going to be different from this point on. I'm going to miss it. It's the very impermanence of things that makes them beautiful. That's a quote from your own favorite film, man. The perfect blossom is a rare thing. You could spend your life looking for one, and it would not be a wasted life. That's from the same film, too. Well then, I guess the very least you know the question in front of you. Now you just need to choose. Yeah. You're not listening, are you? No, you're right. It just made me think of something for the book. Well, it sounds like your work's calling to you. I can always see it on your face, as always. Take care. See you soon, okay? Yeah, you too, Ash. How am I getting home? My scooter isn't there. Am I sleeping here tonight? I guess, I don't know. Borrowing Mom's car? Can I close the door? No, I can't. Well, I guess we just leave the door open. Okay, well, go upstairs. I would assume I'd go back to my own place, but what? What's going on? Okay, always looking around, looking at everything. One last look before the movers come. Good night, home. Oh, that was nice. Oh, kind of sweet. Going to bed? Yeah, let's go to bed. No? Where's my bedroom? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, let's go to bed. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're thinking when we were a kid. A lot of lazy afternoons were spent here, staring at the ceiling, listening to music when I should have been studying, discovering Starfish for the first time and other similar bands. At night, I thought I could lie down here and think about the universe and its mysteries forever. That's a nice shot. That's cool. I like that. And music was always with me. Oh, wow, that's cool. Neat. All right, time to work. Wait, how do you... I guess maybe you have it as a Google Doc or something? I'm not sure. Okay, still got a solid 2 hours to get this done. Let's see what I can do with the notes I've got. Why wouldn't it start? No, don't do this to me now. Is the battery dead? Okay, I just need to plug it. I forgot to bring the charger. Oh my God. Come on, dude. What now? I need a laptop. Oh, you have to go into your dad's office. Yeah. Mom's laptop should probably be in... That's how it's going to be, huh? Okay. Don't press any buttons. Okay, so we need to go over here. And it's this door over here. Got it. Okay. It'll be okay. You'll be fine. Hey, Dad, what are you doing? Hey, bud, working on a new project. Is it difficult? Sometimes. Other times, it's the easiest thing in the world. What's it today? Haha, today's one of the good ones. Don't you get bored? Sounds boring. Well, sometimes it is. Some days I have to sit here all days and make zero progress. But those days are important. The important thing is not to get thrown off by it. Just try again the next day. Did you take these photos too? Yes, I did. How do you do so many different things? It's not difficult when you love doing them. I want to learn too. I'll tell you what. When we go for a hike this weekend, I'll let you handle the camera. Would you like that? Wait, really? Yes, I love hiking. Okay, zoom out a little bit. Laptop. There we go. All right, typing up for the old. Pull an all-nighter. Killer's Age. This is a really nice, thoughtful story. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with the cutscenes. First thing, she wants to get magical powers. Nope. Let's see. Oh wait. First of all, her wand has changed. It's not her magical powers she wants to get back. No, she loves the life she had and wants everything back it was. The time period. She wants to return to her simple, blissful life. That's interesting. After spending time in nature, taking care of her aunt and uncle, helping in the fields, her village, her neighbors, that's all she loves. All she wants, a beautiful, humble life. All of this is taken away from her during the attack. Her powers. She enjoys them as they are, playing with flowers, making them float and bloom. She has no ambition for greater power. In fact, she wants to specifically avoid that because that is against her initial want of a simple, blissful village life. But this ambition will be thrust upon her in the form of a huge responsibility. Her village is raided. They're looking for her. She's special. One of the last few mages remaining in the world. They want her powers. She has powers beyond her understanding and beyond what she's interested in. Her uncle asked her to leave to save herself. She wants to stay. She loves her village, her family, her old life. She wants to rebuild, but that's impossible. Many are dead or missing, and the village is almost destroyed. So she's forced to leave because her life is in danger here. They're after her. She must run. But more importantly, this is now her goal, which can fulfill her want. Her uncle says she can undo all this if she wants, once she meets the mage. Undo? How is that possible? The old mage will tell you. Now go, child. Neat. So now she has these two motivations to take this journey, however much she wants to stay there. That's really interesting. That's an interesting idea. She meets Beck, and he tells her about the Old Kingdom. I wrote about the Old Kingdom because it was interesting to have a mysterious past, magical relics, and the good old times. But this can be connected to everything else. The Old Kingdom was a sort of utopia, a golden age of culture. Science and magic, there were mages like her. They were an integral part of society, loved and respected by all. Their magic helped the kingdom, the secret to the kingdom's progress. They healed, performed scientific experiments, and helped make important decisions. The backbone of progress and peace. The old kingdom is going to be very important later. Neat. And the stones, it's all connected. Let me see. They used stones to store and distribute the power across the kingdom, kind of like power lines. But when the kingdom collapsed, we'll get to how later. The stones were scattered across the world after the collapse. It's been more than 500 years, but the stones still have a tiny, tiny fraction of their power. Power so weak, it's of no use, but they can provide a sort of feeling. Someone close to them just gets a glimpse of pure elation and beauty. This is why Beck is so in love with them. Wait. This is also the reason why she keeps getting glimpses and visions of places she doesn't know. Yes, it's all connected. Because of her necklace. It's made of the same stone. It was passed on to her by not sure who. So, after the collapse, the world has descended into chaos. Small, isolated, unprotected towns replaced the kingdom, which was the safe haven for learning and progress. The new world is plagued with disease, lawlessness, and ignorance. The old mage will tell the girl more about the current world state. All right. So that's the stones in the old kingdom, and she wants to find the mage for her own interest, to somehow undo the damage to her village and get back to the humble, innocent life she had. Once she's captured, the enemy's after her. He's captured the last remaining mages from all across the land. He's trying to extract their magic from them. That's what he wants from her. Luckily, she escapes. And at the Temple of Time, she realizes that she hasn't achieved her initial want. Staying here will never undo what happened to her village. She may be safe, but she'll never get back what she wants. Nothing will happen here because time is paused. She doesn't want it paused. She wants it to go back, so she decides to leave. Neat. She had to leave. She wasn't happy. This wasn't bliss. She was stuck in time here. This wasn't just unnatural. She was running away. She might never recover her powers, but at least there was a chance. Here, she would only dream of them, and yearning would never be satisfied. Now that she started to question it, things started to come back to her. Her uncle. He knew things she didn't. He wanted her to go. She couldn't abandon her quest. The past would never mean anything without the future to follow it. That is a really interesting point. That is super interesting. She needed to stop thinking and just move. She needed to find Beck. Beck was fast asleep. Wake up! He will not wake by your calls. Sleep here cannot be disturbed. But we need to leave. We need to leave. You're departing? This is good news. I hope your stay here was restorative. Travelers only depart when they're ready to rejoin time. It is a joy to see travelers moving on. You must have met the knight here as well. He's been in here for many, would be years in his time. Maybe his time will come soon. But Beck, he's not ready. She had no choice. If she wants to leave, she'd have to do it now, alone. I have no fear. He is safe and well here. But will I see him again? No one can answer that. But I see greatness in you. If you were to achieve what's within you, I'm sure he'd hear of you and find you. I hope she was right, if only to ever see Beck again. Follow the river until it reaches a waterfall. At that point, you will return to your own world. She nodded. She took one last look at Beck and left. Okay? And then she sets off again. Leaving Beck behind didn't feel good, but she also felt rejuvenated. Her sense of purpose renewed, her mind set in her destination, find the mage. But unaware, she was still being pursued, and as planned, deep in the ancient wood, walked into an ambush. She was surrounded on all sides by enemy. A moment later, behind them, a tall figure appeared, and then a bright light. She felt herself fading away into the whiteness. Ooh, neat! Is this the mage? Ooh. Oh my goodness. Look at those books. That's the best. Ah, you're awake. Come, take a seat by the fire. Drink some of this. Okay, let me save the game here. There we go. Because I think this has multiple endings, and I want to, I guess, sure, I'll say it. Why not? I thought maybe we'd try to get both endings. Where am I? Who are you? Ah, you don't remember. You were ambushed a little way off here. Good thing I decided to forage for mushrooms a little further out today. Quite the coincidence. The white light. Yes, I might have overdone it a bit. Sorry about that. Who are you? What do I look like? I'm the old mage. Oh, it's ready. what I look like. I'm not just wearing this for fun. I'm not cosplaying. Take care, it's hot. But you'll feel much better after a single sip. Take a sip. Slurp. Okay, that's not a single sip. That's downing the entire cup. Well, it's amazing. What is this? A little invention of mine. I've been working on this brew for a few months now. I call it Thai. I feel so much better already. But wait, you knew I was coming? Of course. You have a lot lying ahead of you. You have some important decisions to make. Decisions. My uncle, he said you'd be able to help us. Our village was raided. He said you could undo it all, make things the way they were before. And my powers, I could do magic. Fetch me one of my books, would you? Which one? A blue one, titled The Complete History of the Old Kingdom. Oh, it might be on the wall behind the bed. Remember, it's blue. That's not really helpful. Why do you have so many books? Because I have too much time. Now hurry, you don't want your tie getting cold. Okay. Wait, books. Okay, that's a blue one. The Shun Butler. Nope. Bandits of the Ancient Woods. Oh, got it. Nope, Shun Butler. Why do you have two copies of the Shun Butler? That's weird. That one's blue. That one's blue. Nope. Let's see. Wait. There it is. Got it. Really? How the heck did you get that? Holy crap. Excellent. You found it. Barely. Open page 128, second paragraph. Can you read that aloud for me? The backbone of the Old Kingdom's unique administration, creating a culture of innovation and progress, a safe environment, was the Mages Guild. Not only a symbol of the citizens for the Old Kingdom looked to, the mages were healers, performed scientific experiments, pioneered inventions, and also helped the king with important decisions in court. If there was a secret formula to the Old Kingdom's safety and stability, it was the presence of the mages and their understanding of the old magic. Good. What magic is this? I expect you're familiar with it, or some form of it. But this, read on. The next paragraph. The old magic was distributed to and powered by the Old Kingdom by use of large magical runestones. They were commissioned and maintained by the kingdom. They not only provided an easy reserve of magic to draw on for the mages, but they also acted as a beacon for traders and travelers. Their aura could be felt from thousands of miles away. Wow. I've seen these stones. You have? There are pieces of stone strewn throughout the ancient woods. They still have some power in them, but it's a fraction of what these original stones had. I had a friend traveling with me. I met him in the woods. He was obsessed with the Old Kingdom and these stones. What happened to the kingdom? Ah, I'm getting to that. We had the magic, the wealth, prosperity, and peace, but we were naive, complacent, having never faced the threats of jealousy and evil before. Outside forces began to converge on our prosperous kingdom, attracted by our magic, riches, and culture. Our false sense of security, we overlooked the need to safeguard our kingdom. Once it was known we were vulnerable, everybody wanted a peace. Even a kingdom as glorious as ours couldn't withstand a continuous barrage of attacks from all directions. Here it says, the collapse was sudden and swift. The few survivors spread out, starting rural communities in all corners of the land. Only a few mages survived the slaughter. Most went into hiding, living normal lives. It was unclear if any remained. Libraries fell into disrepair. With a safe environment for learning gone and the disappearance of the mages, progress in art, culture, and science came to a halt. With the knowledge of the Old Kingdom lost, sickness and plague once again became common. Ignorance and superstition became the norm. A lack of structure in society meant evildoers became emboldened, and they came to be widespread in lawlessness across the land. Trade routes were cut off, road systems collapsed, made unsafe by wandering bandits and mercenaries. The isolation of new communities meant that the different languages and lack of communication led to further ignorance and a paranoia between its people. So I'm one of the mages? Yes, it runs in your blood as it runs in mine. We don't know whether you got it from your parents or someone earlier in your bloodline. But when your uncle saw you playing with magic as a child, he immediately came looking for me. He'd heard of an old, strange man living in the woods. What happened to the kingdom? There are people who would seek to use its powers such as these for their own good. Such people are the ones that might have caught wind of you and are pursuing you. But what do they want with me? One of the runestones, one of the ones from the Old Kingdom, still stands intact to this day, but its location is unknown to anyone that is not a mage. It would seem they want to know the location of this stone. But I don't know where it is. Have you had visions, glimpses of a place you've never been to but seem to know intimately? That's the stone calling you. Failing that, they would try to extract your magic, to use it for power. They seek to control time, and thus the land and all of its people. They caught me and imprisoned me. I saw others in bodies. Yes, most likely misidentified mages. You're one of the very few remaining ones in the land. The only one, maybe. You're very valuable to them. How do I stop this? Can I really undo all this like my uncle said? Not me. It would be you. The decision is yours because the responsibility lies with you. You and I will travel to the last stone. There, I will use its power to turn back time. One last time. We will return to a time when you were but a baby, before the enemy ever began their pursuit. There, I will destroy the last stone. No one will ever be able to use its magic again. The enemy will never be able to use it for evil, nor will you be able to use your powers for good. The only magic that will remain in the land will be your old, weakened magic, and the glimpses felt in the scattered stones. Your life will be the way it was before, the way you wanted. Your village, aunt and uncle, everything you knew will be back. And you will once again be able to spend your days the way you wish to, in nature, in blissful peace. Cold mornings, misty mornings, warm suns will fill you with elation the way that it used to. But you will always have these visions as you did before, and you will wonder what they are forever. These visions will call to you greater things, to more power, but you shall never know how to answer them. You do not seek ambition, you will not find it. The stones scattered across the land will speak of the forgotten past, their mysteries lost in time. The rest of society around you will remain directionless, unable to use the powers of magic that you have access to. Society will wander aimlessly for many hundred, thousands of years, disorganized, lawless, ignorant, without any hope for progress. I understand. I'm ready for this. But what decision did you speak of before? Ah, you're still curious. Of course you are. Well, on the other hand, you could give up returning to the life you want the most. There is another course you could take. One which will rid you of your pursuers, but not bring you back to your old life. The stone reservoir is of unimaginable power. It is also, Evier's read, a beacon that can guide travelers even from far away. You would touch the stone, draw from it, and use it to unlock your powers, to guide people to a better life, guide them to a new kingdom, your kingdom. What? If you choose to use the power that sleeps within you, it will be the guiding light that people will look up to. You will take us into a new age of enlightenment. You will raise great libraries. Your kingdom will become a safe home for science, philosophy, and culture. A greater age even than the old kingdom, one built on our learnings from our past mistakes. And the powers you will gain will be so strong that the enemy that pursues you will stand no chance against you. You will shape how the new kingdom flourishes. You will have love and respect beyond your imagination. The bliss you loved, you can spread it to all of the people in your kingdom and give them very simple, happy life you love. But know this, you will not have the life you had before. You yourself will not live in simple bliss. It will be difficult for you to spend all your days carefree, lying in the grass, sunlight. The humble life of simplicity and innocence you crave will be lost to you forever. You will be occupied by matters of people of your kingdom. It will be your responsibility. You will be something you deeply care about. I will bring you happiness and satisfaction, a different kind of satisfaction. Maybe nothing can be as pure and blissful as you had, but you can still have happiness. She couldn't comprehend this. It wasn't what she was here for. Power of that magnitude was the last thing she ever wished for. And yet, she had a nagging feeling that she should consider it. I don't know what's right. I didn't expect to learn this. Although I didn't expect any of what happened the last few days. Why don't you do it instead? Use the stone and lead a new kingdom. I'm much too old for this. Once you bring in a new age, I should become a relic of the past. I will not remain here much longer. You are the only one, young, powerful enough, that can lead a kingdom for many years into the future. Come, we must not dally any longer. Whatever your decision, we need to use the stone. It's only a few hours from here, but we must leave before it gets dark. Wow, I did not expect that. Turn. Where are we? Oh, there we are. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there we are. Okay, this cutscene. I'm not doing anything. Walking in the woods. Yeah, still not doing anything. They're just kind of cutscenes. I really like these cutscenes. I think they're really thoughtful. I really like the story too. It's wow. Holy crap. Wow, indeed. Well, I mean, you know what we're going to choose. I understand why there's two choices. This was it. The moment was finally here. It's time to decide. I mean, is there a really choice? There's really not. Like, oh, oh, we have to make a choice too. Oh my gosh. Did you send it? Hello? Sid? Sleep well last night? Yeah, Mom. I was quite tired. We had a really busy day. And the application? Were you able to submit it in time? Yep. Sat for a couple hours at the party, finished it off. It's good. I'm satisfied with it. I don't know if it'll grant or not, but I did the best I could, considering everything. I'm so happy to hear that. Listen, Sid. The sale has been agreed verbally, but the contract won't be getting signed until later today. And it wouldn't be very nice to make changes at the last moment, but what you want matters a lot to me, even more than what I want. I want you to be happy. What I'm saying is, we don't have to sell the house if you don't want to. What? But what about you? You've been looking forward to moving to your friends for months. You can't afford the apartment without selling this, right? No, but in that case, I wouldn't move. If you'd be here more often, live closer, maybe help with the house, it'll be just as good as getting a new place. I know you're really attached to this place, your house, your bedroom. I know it inspires you, the memories. I know how much they matter to you. This place is your dad's soul. It's connected to him. I don't know why you've avoided coming back here recently, but after yesterday, I feel you have that connection to the house again. So if you really want it, it's possible. No, we need to move forward. We do not need this. No, sell the house. No, Mom, it's time I moved on. And so should you. This house has a lot of wonderful memories, but things have changed. I don't want to keep chasing what doesn't exist anymore. Like you said yesterday, I do not want to become a prisoner of the good times. Yeah, it's the right thing to do. Great. I'm really happy to hear you say that. Movers will be here about an hour. The buyer will be coming over by 12 too. Freshen up, come downstairs. Your tea is waiting. Okay? Yes, Mom. Neat. I love you, Sid. I love you too, Mom. Okay, I think that's the right decision for the story as well. I'm assuming this is the two endings. The decision was made. It was time for a new world. She knew it was the right thing to do. Looking up at the stone, she nodded and said, I'll do it. Then step up to the stone. Touch it and its power will fill you. Neat. Is anything happening? Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. Holy crap. Wow. There's like, what the sklurp? Where you going, slidey pants? Everyone's like, what the blurf is that? The guy in the middle. Nice hat. Yep. People are like, what the sklarb? They seem to be taking it quite well. Does she just automatically know how to use her powers? Hey, there's Beck. Beck's like, I'm going to go investigate. Everybody else is going to investigate too. Just taking their oxen along for fun? Like, why would you bring your oxen along? I guess you keep seeing a big light like that, and everybody's like, well, let's go to the light. Hey, look at that. Holy crap. Oh, she built a bunch of new ones too. Neat. Good for her. And a windmill or two. Sweet. Shepherding in a new age. Mono no War. The quiet, elated, bittersweet feeling of having been witness to the dazzling circus of life. Nice. Who's this? Mr. Sid. So what do you think? Great view, right? Oh, it's Sid. He's buying a place. Yeah. Looks like a really peaceful place to live. It is. Schools, grocery stores, hospitals. They're all under a minute away. All right. Have a look around if you like. I'll wait for you downstairs. Nice. Let's look around. Let's see. What are we're looking at here? Wait. Did he buy the house? Is this our house? Did he just rebuy the house? I can't. It looks like it. I'm so confused. Yeah, I got it. Why is he buying the house? I don't understand. I guess look at in the backyard. Yep. Kitchen. No members of the kitchen. Okay, can we talk? No. So done looking around? Yep. Yes. What do you think? A lovely house. Oh, this is the new guy, but I'm not really planning to buy a place. I just want to take a look. I've heard a lot about this place. Oh, got it. He was just looking. Okay. It sure is a nice area. That's true. Anyway, no problem. You have my card if you need anything. Yep, got it here. Thanks for showing me around. No problem. Take care now. Bye. Okay, good. Whew. Dad. Hey, he's got kids. Hey, look who's wide awake. I must have taken too long. Excited for the trip today? Let's go, Dad. Neat. Good for him. Nice. Holy crap. You right? Of course. Aw. Smack. Get a little smoochy smooch. Not lovely car. Not a crappy old scooter. Nice. Moving on with life. You're not moving forward. You're moving backwards. Lovely. Oh my gosh. What an absolutely marvelous game. I had so much fun playing this game. Music by Mike and Mike. I mentioned before that Mike and Mike did the music for Crazy Cat Lady. Absolutely great. He also did the music for the other game by Amin Sandhu. I really enjoyed this quite a bit. A single person guy doing this and just absolutely marvelous. It's so much fun. I had absolutely a blast playing this. Really, really great. Hold on. I'm just going to turn this down a little bit just because I'm always a little super concerned when there's vocal music because I feel like it maybe is not copyright safe. So this game was great. I will say this. I thought the cutscenes were great. I enjoyed the story an enormous amount. There were real problems with the controls, like huge problems with the controls that kind of screwed up the story for me. And I'm trying to be honest here. The camera movement was so fast and jagged, and there was no way to slow that down in options. I could never get the quick time event trigger to work on my controller. I always had to do it on keyboard. And it just the controls were really tempted to really put a black mark on this experience. The story was so strong. I'm gonna, if I were giving this like out of 5, I'd probably give it 3 stars. I thought the story was 5 stars. If the controls were just more thoughtful, I think it would have been 4.5 stars. If this is I really enjoyed this, and I thought the message was super important. And just showing this one specific sort of area of India was really cool. But, I just think that even as a solo developer, please pay attention and do this. And people were talking about how the controls were kind of screwed up. And it's like, this is a couple years old and it's not fixed. And that's just not okay. You know, the controls were, I read a couple of reviews that talked about the controls being bad, and I was like, how bad could it be? It's bad. I mean, it's not that it's unplayable, but things like the QuickTime events where I had to move my thing with the joystick, but then press Q on the keyboard to hit those things. That's, this is a 4-year-old game, and those controls haven't been fixed, and that's a real problem. So I would say, it's an interesting game. I enjoyed it very, very much. I look forward to playing Frostwood Interactive next game, very much so. But I would say on this one, if you're a glutton for punishment and you really did like the story an enormous amount, maybe play it, but maybe give it a pass if the controls are bad. So listen, thank you so much for watching this entire playthrough of Forgotten Fields. A marvelous story, really fun. I love the low poly PlayStation 2 look, just really marred by terrible controls. But I'll play this developer's next game because I enjoyed the first game, Rainswept, so much. I love this story. I look forward. Hopefully they can get it together and make something that's got better controls. Listen, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you watching my channel. I can't tell you how much it means to me. So thank you. And I'll see you next time for a brand new game. I'll see you next time.